This is Konata, the audio experience. It's all about new music, experiences, and thoughts on entrepreneurship and the entertainment industry.
What a podcast. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Konata, the audio experience. I also want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you do. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have videos from performances. I have my vlog there as well. And also the episodes of this podcast is actually going to be on YouTube as well. So shout out to anybody watching me right now on YouTube. Also, big announcement, I have a blog now. Yes, so I'm blogging as well. So there's a podcast, a YouTube channel, and a blog. So if you want to look at my blog, read my blog, it is available on medium.com. Just search for my name, Konata Alleyne, Konata So make sure you subscribe to my vlogs on YouTube, the podcast, and to check out my blog as well. So speaking of vlogs, something I really wanted to talk about that has been coming up in my mind for the last week or so. And it has to do with a vlog I did like a few months ago, right? So there's this vlog called Don't Make Excuses that I made. It was a bit of a rant. And this vlog is about don't make excuses. If you've done shit work, if you have done wrong in the workplace, like you didn't complete a project or something like that. It was about taking ownership and responsibility for what you did and owning up to it. And at the end of this vlog, I said, time is up. I thought that was a really cool line as well, right? But time is up. It really resonated with me, and it really resonated with people that watched it, that saw the vlog, that read the article. I got people asking me about this time is up thing. So today I wanted to address that. What does that mean? Time is up. And for me, that phrase is a wake-up call. It's a call to action. It's for anybody who is waiting around for their life to start. You know what I mean? I'm sure you could probably relate. I'm sure there are things you want to do in life, you know. You want to get a new job or quit your job, you're not happy there, or you want to start exercising, or you want to go into a new career, you want to sing, you want to dance, you want to act, you want to, get out of bed, and it just feels difficult. It's hard, there's something that's not allowing you to start it. Something's not allowing you to start it. And on a personal level, I have been plagued with that forever, for a long time. I had so many ideas in my head, so many things that I wanted to do, places I wanted to be, and something always stopped me from doing it. And I spent a lot of time thinking about this, like, why am I not doing this here? Like, I really want to do this, I really want to do that. And years passed, nothing happened. Even this podcast, right? A year ago, I put a flyer on Instagram saying, new podcast is coming out, blah, blah, blah. And that was last year, October, I think. And I didn't do anything, right? I did nothing on it. I just did the graphics, and I wrote a script for episode 1, and then nothing happened. And a whole year later, I'm finally doing this podcast. And I was just thinking, like, why do we do things like that? Why do we stop ourselves from doing the things that we want to do? And it comes down to fear. As David Rudder would say, that is the root of your troubles, and fear is a hell of a thing. Fear is something that prevents you from doing so many things, from starting. Fear prevents you from starting. And, there's the fear of, I'm not good enough, or it's too late, or what are people going to say? about this. It's too hard. I'm not sure. Maybe, kinda. I'll start tomorrow. It's just fear. And I've had that fear for a long time with many things of worrying what people would say if I did this or if I do it and it ends up being shit. What am I going to do? You know? And that's a hell of a thing. Fear is a hell of a thing. So I can really relate to anybody who feels that way about it. So for me, time is up is pretty much ending the waiting game. At some point, I decided that I have to take responsibility for my life. I have to take responsibility for what happens next. And that nobody else is going to take that responsibility. No one is going to take you there, I always, waiting on people to tell me it's okay or waiting on people to help me get there. And you just sitting down at home doing nothing, waiting. So time is up is about taking responsibility to do the thing that you want to do. Even if you're not sure, you might even be sure that you actually want to do it, right? I don't know, maybe, that's fine. It's so crazy right now because I'm talking here and I think the floor below me has, I'm sure you're hearing that, has like construction going on. And every time I try to record this podcast, is this drilling. But I figured, you know what? It adds to the atmosphere of no matter what, I know Ethan is laughing, right? It adds the atmosphere of no matter what the hell is going on around you, if you have something to do, just do your shit now. You know what I mean? Because if I don't do it, that drill is still going to drill, life goes on, right? So back to this. Time is up means to go out there and start. If you're unhappy with your job, find a new job. If you need to leave your job, leave your job. Make sure you're financially, you can still pay your bills and that kind of thing. I'm not telling you to walk out your job and don't have a solution because you have other responsibilities. You might have kids, other family, you have rent to pay, bills to pay, all these type of things. So make sure that you can still do something. But it comes a point where you have to make a decision to move on, to change, to start. So just start. Just make it happen. So time is up. Time is up. Just do it. Kind of stole that from Nike, right? Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know if I need anything else really to say on this, but what do you think about that? Is there anything that is happening in your life that you are holding back from doing because, someone told you can't do it? Your parents, your friends, or you think it might look stupid? That's all right. And the other thing, the other great thing is that first step always seems very hard. And you might start and you might stop. But I think what's really important as well is consistency. So many times I took 5 years to finally decide to learn guitar. And then I'll go through a period of rehearsing for 3 hours. And then the next week, I won't feel like practicing anything. And then I might start back. And I start and I stop and I start and I stop. But every time I progress, every time I get back into it, it becomes easier for me. And I think that's important, that if it's something in your mind that you want to do, the only person stopping you from doing this is you. And you're in full control of your mind and full control of what happens next for you. A tool I use, and this is crazy, and this is probably not for everybody either, but one thing that I like to do is I do the exact opposite of what I'm feeling at the time. So I'm in bed lying down, I don't want to get up. I literally just do the opposite without even thinking how am I going to feel afterwards. I just say, well, today's opposite day, right? So I don't feel like getting up, opposite. I don't feel like exercising, just do the opposite. I don't feel like recording a podcast episode, do the opposite of it. And see what happens. Because I think a big fear of it is definitely what's going to happen after I do it. If it doesn't come out good, or if it comes out good and then I decide I don't want to do this anymore, that's okay. But if you don't try to do something, then you'll always have this in your head of what ifs, maybes, should I try? So I would say put that energy you spend thinking and overthinking about things into action. Time is up. Take action. Do your thing. Yeah. So folks, thanks for listening. I have a lot of thoughts in my head that I want to put out to people, and let me know if you like what I said, if you have any thoughts about it, how you feel about these type of things, if you had similar problems, and just let me know. Just drop a message, comment below. Drop a comment if you're on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, you can drop a comment there as well. But thanks a lot for being here. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you, or hope you see me next time on Konata the Audio Experience. Time is up. Do your thing. Thank you so much for listening. Please remember to share this podcast and don't forget to subscribe. Also, tell all your friends, tell everyone, tell your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your aunts, the guy down the street. Tell everybody about this podcast. They got to listen.